First of all, my name is Larry.
Hi, Larry.
And I'm here at All Out Dental with Dr. Emmett and his fantastic crew. And I'm fixing to have I just had a 3-on-6 surgery on my teeth. And I have the temporaries, which I have to wear for 3 months. And I can't eat anything good for 3 months. But after that, it'll be all right. Now, I'm going to tell you how I ended up in this position. When I was about 27, 28 years old, excuse the cough, when I was about 27, 28 years old, I had some cavities on the top, and I had a bunch of teeth missing on the bottom. I had teeth missing on the top. And I got a crazy brother that I thought was the smartest guy in the world, and he said, just pull them damn things out. So I did. I had my upper ones pulled, had a plate made for it. I had a partial made for the bottom. But you know what? I couldn't wear that partial. That darn thing hurt my teeth. So I put it in the drawer. Haven't seen it in 50 years or so. But I know I got it. And then, of course, I got used to wearing the denture. And I wore it for a lot of years. And I learned how to talk, and I learned how to eat. And I was able to, go on with life at a pretty regular base. But about 15 years or so ago, those darn things got to where I couldn't keep them fixed. I replaced them. I didn't have them relined. I would get them replaced. And within a short amount of time, they would start getting loose again. So about a year or so ago, I decided that I am going to fix this problem. I'm going to get me some implants. So first thing I did is I said, well, I know I've heard of these snap-on dentures. So I'm going to check into that. Well, just so happened I knew a couple people that had them. And they told me, Larry, you don't want to do that, because if you do that, you're going to be sorry, because those damn things break. They don't sit right. Plus, here's the important thing. You're wearing a denture. Don't want to wear no denture. I want to get rid of that crap. Then I said, well, how about that all on 4? That kind of sounded almost interesting. Then I got to looking into it. You know, they want to cut off your bone on the top and on the bottom. Now, what do you want to do that for? You're already losing a bunch of it. So then they take and they give you a plastic gum. They put a bunch of teeth into it. They bolt it to your mouth. And every 6 months to a year, you got to go have it taken off to have it cleaned, because you can't do it. And another problem, it's a denture. You're still wearing a plastic mess in your mouth. And I thought about, well, how about this all on 4? Well, I looked at that. I really didn't care for that. Everybody looked like they were wearing phony teeth. They were all flat, little tiny teeth. Well, I like bigger teeth. You know how it is. Anyway, then I got to watching all these videos on my tablet. And I come across this 3-on-6. Very interesting. So I watched that for quite a while. And what I noticed, though, at first, it seemed like everybody that had been wearing a denture had only worn them for a few years. And that wasn't going to solve my problem, because I've been wearing these things for over 50 years. And I just about gave up. And then one day I happened to be watching it, and All Out Dental come on with, with Dr. Emmett. And they had this guy on there. He was seasoned out just a little bit more than me. That means he knows what he's doing. He had been wearing a denture for many, many years. And he only had a few teeth on the bottom, just like I did. And that Dr. Emmett and that crew down there fixed that boy up. So I decided I was going to make myself an appointment. And I called that Daisy up, and she set me up. And really sweet girl. And anyway, I come down here and at Las Vegas, and I get the appointment. They do all kinds of scans and x-rays. I mean, they work me over top to bottom. And then I come in, I give them all the information on my health that I could. And next thing you know, I go in the other room, and Tiffany comes in there, and she's got this handheld thing, and she works me over again, with my teeth in, with my teeth out. And then we go back over and get another scan. And I'll tell you what, I was totally impressed. And then about that time, Dr. Emet comes in. You know what? He looks just like he does on the video. And he is really a nice person. And he knows his stuff. So I decided at that time, I'm ready. So I gave them a fat check, more than Mama's new car's going to cost. And next thing you know, I got my appointment for the 20th of November because I want to go on a cruise first because I wanted to be able to eat. And you know how it is on those cruises. You got to eat. And anyway, I come back, and today is the 21st of November. I've had my teeth put in, and I love them. See?
They're
And
beautiful.
they are great. And these are just the temporaries. And I wear these for 3 months, like I said before. And then I come back in on the 20th of February, and they're going to take these out. It's just a waste of time, but they're going to take them out and put me in another set of the 3-on-6. And I'll wear those for, I don't know, a month, 2 months, or whatever. I don't know, whatever time it takes. And then I get the permanent ones. And I'll never have to take them out. They can go with me till the day I meet my maker. And that's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
Thank
So
you
you have
so
a good
much,
day.
Larry, for sharing your story with us. I appreciate it. I have one last question.
Shoot.
I guess you did such a good job at explaining everything that happened from being a little kid up until you were an adult.
Right.
So my question is, what is something you want everyone to know that you just think everyone should know about this?
I'll tell you straight out, the best thing to do if when you're younger and you have dentures put in, start saving, because you don't want to wear those damn things over about 5 years, 10 years, because they wear out. They wear out and they break. So save your money, come to All Out Dental, and talk to these people down here because they absolutely know what they're doing.
Well, thanks, Larry. Let's see that beautiful smile.
And they feel great. And here, there's no pain. I've had no pain. I've had them for 24 hours, no pain. And you think you'd have pain out the butt, but I shouldn't say that.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's about all there is to it.
Okay. Thanks, Larry.
Okay.